This is the Galaxy M40, and in today's video, let's unbox it and take a close look. We have a regular Samsung box in here with some branding to the sides, and finally, we've gotten a sealed review unit, and that means we get to use this unboxing knife. Getting the plastic cover off and slicing through the seal, the box is open. First thing inside is yet another cardboard box. This one contains some documentation. Putting it aside, let's get to the M40 itself. Peeling the plastic off, that back, it's quite shiny and reflective. It's got that rainbow effect going for it. We have the black variant here, looks nice. Anyway, let's get back to it in a little bit. Back to the box, we have a 15-watt fast charger, a USB Type-C cable, a pair of USB Type-C earphones, and finally, a SIM ejector pin. Now before we take a close look at Samsung's newest Galaxy M phone, if you've liked what you've seen so far, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Hey guys, Ash here, you're watching C4 Retech. So this is the M40. Keeping in line with the design trends of the previous M series phones, Samsung here has gone with a plastic back. The back, like I said, it does look nice when it catches light, but as it is with all glossy plastics, it does pick up smudges and fingerprints easily. That said, thanks to the plastic build, the M40 is pretty light. It weighs in at just 168 grams, and the sleek build means the in-hand feel is good. And the ring to that central rear camera, it's a nice touch too. Let me now walk you through the device. We have a triple camera set up to the back followed by the flash. We'll circle back to that in a bit. We also have a rear mounted fingerprint scanner here. My initial impressions of it was pretty fast and accurate. Nothing to complain about. Up top, there's a secondary mic. To the right, we have the power and volume keys. The bottom holds the Type-C port, primary mic and speaker. To the left, we have the hybrid SIM tray, the headphone jack. Oh wait, there isn't a headphone jack. This phone does not have a headphone jack. That's quite unfortunate. I really wish they'd included one. Now what Samsung have included here are a pair of Type-C earphones. That said, it is worth mentioning that there is no Type-C to 3.5mm adapter in the box. Now coming to the front, we have the main highlight of this phone, a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus Infinity O display. While not an AMOLED panel, the colors here still look really vibrant. The display gets really bright and vivid, and it also comes with Widevine L1 certification. So this is an excellent LCD panel. Samsung has nailed the contrast and white balance here. Any kind of media consumption on this panel should shine. Oh, okay, I'm not doing that. No, just no. Jumping straight to what's underneath the hood, we have the Snapdragon 675. We've seen the 675 on multiple devices in the past, and it's an excellent chip. So from a performance perspective, I expect it to do really well. And with the Adreno 612 GPU, gaming too should be a piece of cake. We also have 6 gigs of RAM to go along with 128 gigs of onboard storage, and the battery capacity is 3500 mAh. While this is a step down from the last M series phone, we have a 11nm Snapdragon 675 in here compared to the 14nm Exynos 7904. So that should make up for it a little bit. And I expect battery life to of course not be as great as it was on the M30, but still be quite good. Anyway, I'll have a clearer picture once I've spent more time with this phone, and I'll have more to say in my full review. And for what it's worth, the 15-watt fast charger should help you in case you do run out of juice. From a user interface perspective, we have One UI running on top of Android 9 Pie. We've seen One UI run pretty smoothly even on the 7904. So I wasn't really surprised when it felt really smooth and responsive here on the M40. After all, the 675 is a lot more powerful chip, so we all do expect the M40 to feel really fast and snappy, and it does. So initial impressions, the M40 is responsive. Everything from browsing on Chrome to social media apps, it all opened up quick, little to no lag, transitions, animations, app switches, it was all smooth. Now another highlight of this phone is supposed to be those cameras. Up front, we've got the Infinity O panel, right? Now inside that punch hole is a 32-megapixel selfie shooter. It takes 12-megapixel shots by default, and the selfies from it, they look quite good. The skin tones, they're natural, and there is a good amount of detail. Even the dynamic range is decent. Now switching to the rear camera, we've got 3 here. The primary is a 32-megapixel f1.7, which again takes 12-megapixel shots by default. Under bright light, it manages to take some good-looking shots. We have an 8 megapixel f2.2 wide angle shooter as the secondary, and the third is a depth sensor that lets you capture live focus portrait shots. If you think the camera setup feels vaguely familiar, well, that's because it's the same one you've seen on the Galaxy A70. As far as videos go, we can do both 4K as well as 1080 60, and they've even included a super slow motion option. Neat. Okay, finally coming to pricing, I expect the M40 to be priced at somewhere around the 20,000 rupees mark. Of course, there is no official confirmation of that yet, so follow me on Twitter at C4Retech and I will tweet about the official price as soon as that drops. So overall, the M40 seems like a good phone. It's obviously based on the A60 but for the Indian market, and hoping the pricing reflects that. So what do you guys think? What other videos would you like to see about the M40? Any kind of comparisons, any kind of in-depth look at any feature? Let me know in the comments below and I will try to get that done. And with that, we get to the end of this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that bell icon if you haven't yet. And also check out my giveaway to the K20 and K20 Pro, link in the description below. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4Retech. And I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye bye.